She looked like a baby mama, no offense.
You know what I was asked at Ascena this Saturday? Because again, going back to what you mentioned, you hate being at a section and just being there. Well, I actually enjoy it, right?
Because he feels like a king.
Yeah, and homegirl, this girl, she asked me, she's like, "Why don't you smile?" I'm like, because I don't just give out my smile at anybody. I was smiling with them; those are my boys, right? But I value my smile. Why would I give you my smile?
You don't deserve that. You gotta earn that.
You know what I'm saying? And like, but again,
I think it's a machismo attitude.
It ain't no machismo.
It's machismo.
No, it's
not
not.
no machismo.
It's
100% it ain't. I'm sizing everybody. But no, at the same time, they're over here having drinks, and you have to have somebody like looking out for your people too.
Exactly.
You know
so that's machismo.
Hey,
You have to have
Michelle,
somebody
what are you
looking
talking
fucking
about? Who
hard so
said
that nobody
what?
else tries to check your crew.
How we speaking
It's
for
like
you?
that's what it
If you search
is.
up-
Nah, it ain't. No.
You
Direct
just said
discussions
you have to have
on
somebody
Instagram?
looking out for your people, right?
Yeah.
For 10.
Okay, so you're trying to
I was
look
just
like the
asking where.
fucking hard guy so that
I'm not.
nobody
I'm
else
not. It's
tries to
just-
check your crew.
No, because if anyone comes
I'm
up
more
to me,
macho than you.
No, not at all, not at all. Do you know how guys size each other up?
Talking about if I can
I
beat
know
his
how
ass.
women
Fucking
size each other.
goofy. I don't know
If I
what.
can beat his ass, ever beat his
Yeah,
ass.
if you can beat his ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if anybody comes into our circle right off the bat, it's like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
who's
I
that?
would be like that.
Yeah,
Who's this
straight
guy?
up.
Who's this guy right here?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's like
but
section people that be trying to like.
What do you
Table
call
hunters.
it? Yeah, table hunters.
Table
And
hunters.
They're like, hey, yo,
Wait,
I know you, man. I've been
table
knowing you
hunters.
for a while,
yeah,
man.
all that kind of shit.
Hey,
right?
I appreciate it, bro. Have
Yeah.
a shot. Move on your way. No, I'm just playing.
But you
Nah, you too
look.
easy.
But when you
I'm just
have
playing with you, bro.
when you have a circle of straight up lions, I'm talking about dudes who know how to fucking carry themselves, right?
hyena pack.
Fucking a full on pack. Everyone's looking out for one another. It's not no machismo shit. It's
There's
just,
no such thing as a group of lions.
Yes, there is.
It's a group of
Well-
it's lionesses that protect and feed their lions. It's the male is just there to breed.
Let's just go with wolves.
That is all.
All right, let's just
He's
go
there
with
to
wolves.
fight
Let's
one
go
other
back-
lion.
let's
go back
She
to the
is
wolf
right.
pack.
So
Let's go to the wolf
there-
pack.
let's talk about
the
National
wolf pack
Geographic.
is
Go ahead.
more of the better.
That's true.
Yeah.
Okay, all
Let's go
right,
back to the
whatever.
wolves.
All right,
Back to
fine,
the
fine.
wolves.
Because lions-
Fine,
you got a
Jesus.
group of
Okay.
hungry wolves. It's
I-
right because
yeah.
when you have two different
boy
alpha
speaking logic
lions,
now.
you
He's
guys
speaking
are
logic.
always
Males
attacking
will
each
literally kill off other
Yeah.
cubs that
Not
are
really,
made
though.
from other
No, 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 no.
males.
Have you seen the Lion King?
No, but
Brother
that's
said the Lion King.
No, but that's but
What's that
in
movie?
that
The
movie.
guy-
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that
Elvis
because in that
Evia, he
movie,
fought the lion.
what do you have? You have somebody who didn't like a certain person, right? Or a certain, I guess,
Yeah,
An
let's just say
uncle
whatever,
that
right?
wanted to take
What
out
happened?
the alpha.
Well, okay, yes, but when you're aligned with the group that you're with, and everyone knows where they stand, why would anyone snake each other? I'm
So they
surrounding
can get all
myself.
the bitches.
I'm
No,
surrounding
no, no.
myself.
We're
with-
talking about the animal kingdom. You're
Yeah.
gonna take out the other one so you get all the bitches. That's the
No,
reward
it
of
ain't
being the
that.
alpha.
It ain't that. Nah, why
Nah,
can't you have
share.
multiple
Sharing's caring.
alphas? Why can't you have multiple alphas?
Huh?
Why
Hey,
can't
you
you
take
have
that
multiple
The
girl-
alphas?
animal
Come
kingdom is just not what it is.
I get
animal
what you're
kingdom
saying.
is-
I
So
get
we're
what you're
talking about
saying.
animals. Yeah,
I get what you're saying, but let's talk about like
Now
okay.
here, yes, as men,
Okay.
y'all
All
should
right.
be
If you-
able to
okay.
fucking like click up and show that y'all are fucking cool guys
Yeah.
together and meet girls together because it's a more comfortable situation versus like one guy trying to like come up on
Yeah.
one female.
Yeah.
It's a way more comfortable situation for it to be a party, right? Like two's but three's a company. Like it's a lot better and a lot easier. That's what I say about girls. Like it's
Say
different.
it. You
but-
say about girls what?
well, so when I want a girl like to come into my relationship with me and my dude, like if I come at the girl, she's gonna think it's just me. And when I like try to be like, oh, but my boyfriend too, then it's gonna be
okay.
like,
Yeah,
I don't
that
know,
is-
I
that
don't
is
really want to
usually what
fuck,
happens. Yeah,
right?
that
Like
is
I don't really
usually
want to
what
fuck a
happens.
dude. I was cool with a chick because like in female, personally,
Mine, yeah.
I think for females, it's easier for them to think like, oh, I'll fuck a female. But like fucking a dude is more intimate, like y'all
Yeah,
say.
yeah, that's the next
right?
level.
So it's easier for me to tell my guy,
Chaotic.
hey, find a chick, see what's up with her, and let her know, like, hey,
Yeah,
my
yeah,
girl's
yeah.
down. Let's have some fun. Like,
Yeah.
I think that's the easier situation. So I agree with you. Like, y'all as alphas, fuck yeah, click
Yeah.
up, link up, show that y'all are able to like be together and not be trying to. It's not a competition.
No, it
That's
ain't.
great. I
ain't.
love that for y'all. Fucking do that. But like you're talking about Animal Kingdom, yeah. Like you talking
Okay,
about real
well,
fucking
it's
animals.
a concept, right? It's a concept.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
concept, but it bases off different.
Primal
branches of
instinct
concepts.
is like what I
It's hunt
mentioned,
and
right?
survive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and build.
it
Yeah.
is, and that's what I'm saying. So you're not really going off of animal instinct. You're in some cases
go
there
based off brotherhood.
there are exactly there
But
are
there's
certain.
there's a lion in every alpha. Am I right?
Well, that would be in the same situation as wolves.
Okay,
the
fuck the
pack
whole
leader?
animal
Animal
kingdom.
leader.
Fuck the animals.
I get what you're saying.
See what I'm saying?
There is always a pack
Yeah.
leader, even if y'all are a group of
100%.
fucking
Analogies
alphas.
are not matching up today.
No, they're not.
I
That's
get
it.
what you're saying.
Wolf, Lone Wolf.
Even if y'all are all alphas, there's usually a pack leader, right? There's
Yeah.
usually a pack leader because that's usually me. Like I'm usually the fucking leader of like all my girls
Yeah.
or whoever I'm hanging out with, like because they know one, I'm gonna keep them safe, and two, like I'm gonna guide us in the right direction, whether it's for fucking fun, for safety, whatever the case may be. They know. Like I'm the one to hit up and we'll be good.
Can you have multiple decision makers in one group?
You should.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
You
do.
Cool.
should.
We
So
do.
that's what we are.
And I will be saying,
strategic
let's
war
not
planning.
do the after hours. And then you got other people saying, yeah, let's go to after hours. And I'm like, this is not a good idea, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see,
Not
you
a
folded
fucking
quick
good
though. Then.
idea.
But that's
bro.
also
And you folded.
You folded quick.
that could be related towards military.
You said what?
That could be towards the military as well. You have a general, you have planners, you have the people who fight.
Yeah. The
It's the
peasants.
same way. It's the
No, I'm
same
just
methods.
playing.
It's just
I'm
different
just
tactics.
playing. I'm just playing, guys. Chill.
Tim said, firm
Firm
believer
believer.
in this quote. Your dad is only person that wants you to be better than them.
There's tons
There's
of
tons of-
competition.
That's true.
with
That's
men,
true.
but
My,
some
I
don't
like, for instance,
have
I want my
or
son to be
take.
better than
It
me.
has
For
a
sure.
healthy
Yeah, for
competition.
sure.
Yeah, 100%.
And in a sense like that, he just means like, do you want him to be better than you, and do you want him to be better than
I mean,
you?
yeah. I would
Well,
want
what he's
Ariel to be
saying
better,
is,
yeah.
your dad, his sole responsibility as a father
Is
is
to make
for
their
you
kid better.
to be
Yeah.
better than him.
Yeah.
But
Even
like
though
he's speaking on this
you know
conversation.
you'll never.
Speaking of this conversation,
this
go
Yeah,
ahead.
he's speaking on this conversation because, like we said, y'all are a group of alphas, but we're like, who's the leader, right? But in reality, who you may think is an alpha, and in a lot of cases, who you think is your fucking boy ain't your fucking boy.
Oh, we know that, yeah,
and they'll
we
be
know
quick to fucking betray you. They'll be
But
quick
that's where
to
that
like.
communication comes in.
No, not only that, but
No,
that's
that's
where
when you test them.
that's where the analyzing and measuring of a person is.
Is
If
he
you
truly
were-
your friend?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
were to ask what is it that drives them and what makes them, what's their drive?
Their core
right?
values.
Exactly, core values.
Yeah.
Exactly. So if a man can name them out without hesitating and they know what they stand on,
Yeah.
that's a person who's aligned.
It's like
right?
that
And
question.
so-
It's
Yeah,
like
go
that question they always ask. Like, okay, so if your girl shows up to,
Drink the whole bottle.
what is it? Like if
Go ahead,
you're,
go get some.
so your homeboy, right? You pull up to your homeboy's house, but he's not there yet. It's just his girl inside. Are you going inside, or are you gonna stay sitting in
I'm
your
staying
car
outside.
till your boy gets there?
I'm staying outside, 100%.
It
100%.
can
Why?
look at
Because
different
again,
ways.
right? Look. Let's,
my boy
we're
knows
on
me.
this topic. We're on this topic, right? You know, we talked about this in the past,
Mm-hmm.
in the sense that any of my boys who are in my circle, they're pre-selected or they're selected for a reason, right?
Mm-hmm.
I won't just bring anybody into my circle. Now, if one of my boys is dating a girl, or they even ended things with a girl, as beautiful as she can be, she is the ugliest fucking girl
That's
in my life, right? Because I would not snake my boys, right? And that's brotherhood.
Shout out to
It's
Tay.
people who are loyal to one another. Loyalty can mean a lot of different things for a lot of different people. But loyalty to us is, can we respect one another? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The respect is pure. The respect is there.
And
you
I
shouldn't
can,
have to question it with
I
nobody.
can see that for older guys, right? Like y'all are, close to 30, getting up there and
He's
everything
21,
like that.
but he gets it though.
Yeah. But me as a woman,
I'm in my
I still got 9 more years.
I'm in my 20s.
He's 20.
me as a woman,
Yeah.
every single homeboy,
No, sir.
Those ain't your homeboys.
Those ain't your homeboys. They
every
trying to hit.
single
They're not your
homeboy
You know what that
Boys.
sounds like?
That sounds like trying to get a.
has tried to come at
That
me.
sounds like some weak ass
Look,
niggas.
so
like
the
weak
only
ass men.
person-
My
She
bad.
said it right there.
That sounds like
She
some
said it
weak ass
there.
men.
The only reason why they're friends with her is because they want to get
No,
at her.
not me. No.
Oh.
Like my dude's homeboys. Not me. My guys'
Then
homeboys.
they have a problem not fucking
They have a-
analyzing
they have
their
a
friends.
And I
personal
just mean
vendetta.
like,
They
and
got
that's
a
a younger
vendetta.
sense. I just mean like when I was younger, like that,
That
was
means
the
their
case on a
fucking
constant
judgment is
fucking
trash.
base.
They,
Yeah.
they be hitting
That
my,
was
hey,
like-
yo, you're
That
gonna be
means-
in that
that means
OnlyFans?
their
You know
judgment
what?
is trash.
The only time I seen this, it was like my first fucking boyfriend, right? That I had from like 13 to 15, right? Like all my homies were my homies. I had a lot of like guy friends, and we were cool. Which, by the way, now I do not believe there's such a thing as guy friends and girlfriends. There's
Yeah.
not. There's
No,
not.
no.
I'll give.
Argue with me all you want.
I,
but
I
do not.
believe in acquaintances. I don't believe in friends.
They're acquaintances.
There you go.
They have a reason.
But
They have a reason to be in your life.
I was with that dude, like I said, from like 13 to 15, almost 16. And like none of my homies came at me. None of them crossed the line, never tried to like holler at me, never nothing. As soon as we broke up, all them fools hit me. That was the only person I had seen like respect for. I don't know if it was fear. I don't know if it was respect, but I like none of them tried
Sounds like a
nothing
bunch of low quality
while
men.
we were with them. While I was
That's
with
exactly
him.
what it sounds like, low
but
quality men.
after that,
Yep.
every person, every homeboy of my dude's homeboys, whatever, like
That's-
if he wasn't there, if he wasn't around, or like they were like.
That's a lack of character judgment, right? They didn't judge their friends right. So that's on him. That's not on his boys, because his boys are who they are. That's on him for trusting in them. You know what I'm saying?
A good example is like, I'll call Ariel and be like, hey, what do you think about this? This is what I feel about this scenario right here. And I'll be like, I'm thinking it's this, but what do you think? And he's like, oh, yeah, definitely it's this, this, and that, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. I know, just to make sure I'm not tripping about this specific person. What do you think? And it's like we're talking about his character or her character, whatever it is. Yeah. We're literally talking about that person's character. Do we need to keep them real close because they're an enemy, or do we need to keep them from a distance because they're this or they're that, right? That's what we're literally doing in that whole aspect, is breaking the whole situation down of who this person is. Do we need to keep our antlers up to make sure, like, be aware, or we can actually trust this person?
So what about the guys that like intentionally test their girls?
Okay, I'll give you an example because, for instance,
why do you need to test?
You asked that scenario, like, oh, if you're about to go to your apartment or whatever, and your girl's up there, should you allow your boyfriend? See that I would say that's a good test, because I was put in that situation, and like when that happened, I actually helped his girlfriend move. Like, she was like, bro, I can't be there. Can you help me? Can you help her move? Help us move. Do. I literally did that.
When you're given the green light like that.
Yeah, and I was like, and so that whole thing afterwards, he was like, bro, I appreciate you. Like, anybody could have, tried to holler at him. That was the perfect moment. Like, you were gonna be with her for 2-3 hours helping her move. You didn't do nothing. I appreciate it. I was like, yeah, bro. Like,
so
you're
how's
my
the
boy.
female
Like,
supposed to take that? How's the female supposed to take that test?
Not give in to the homeboy.
Yeah. No, I'm not talking about just giving in to. Are we supposed to feel disrespected that you felt the need to give us that test? No, it's just, I think it's more of a test in general. It's not even like, is it testing him or is it testing us?
It's the whole thing. Like, he tests the homeboy, but if the girl falls, it's like, okay, well now that
two different perspectives. Your girl, one could say it's very disrespectful, and one could say it's just because a situation like what you were saying. But I mean, I would say your girl should already know that you have the right circle around you.
Yeah.
So why would he give the approval to go and help?
Why do you even need to?
You know what I'm saying? She should already know that, right? Like, I'm not hanging out with no bum ass fools. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know. I don't just hang around with just anybody.
Look, that's why I don't have homeboys, mira.
But then again,
but that's why you got to go back to choosing the right homeboys and putting them in those situations.
But when you were saying move on, in terms of what? Move on them from what?
What do you mean move on?
You were talking about how she needed help moving on.
Oh no, moving from one apartment to the next.
Yeah, like
he was like, I gotta be at work. Hey, you're off that day. Can you help us move from one place to the next? I can't be there.
Oh, that's just moving.
Yeah, they're moving from one.
But he gave him the green light.
He was like, yeah, bro, help her out. Help, please. I can't be there, bro. And I literally, it was us two moving everything the whole day.
If I can't, talking about how a test.
That's a test. Imagine I was like, I was supposed to help them move, and then I'm over here trying to hit on her the whole time. She's gonna be like, "Oh, he's helping me. Let's hurt him with her." Let's hurt. She's gonna be like, "Let's hurt him move," and then I'll just go ahead and tell him, "Yo, he was trying to holler at me the whole time. You need to like keep him."
And I'm sure he even called her like, "Hey, baby, David's gonna help you move."
That's like testing your homeboys too.
That's what we're saying. It's testing both without really testing one or the other. You're really just kind of seeing how things are gonna go.
Well, then back to that, it would be just like a favor then.
I want to know
if a favor that turned out to be a test, because you can find out.
It's exactly that.
I want to know if the test failed, who's in the wrong, the girl or the guy?
It's whoever. It's whoever really initiated.
I'm breaking shit off with both. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey,
okay, that's
if
a good
it happened, like, let's say she did it and he gave in, then you break both,
100%.
Or if he pursued and she gave in, you're breaking both off.
No matter what, whose fault.
Unless you got friends like, hey, game is game.
If the grass
I've seen it where they're like, well, no, that's my boy. He was testing her for me. Like, he was doing me a favor.
No, that's just giving an excuse. So that's the pride. So you don't look stupid.
They both wrong, 100%.
Hey, there you go. That's a cook.
No, 100%, man.
What the sound effects at, bro?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
the girl with the hookah in the picture.
You cut off two relationships off. Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's like,
because you can't trust your homeboy, you can't trust your girl.
Yeah,
I think they're talking about this
center picture.
Right.
Yeah, I'm telling you that it looks like Mercedes, but I don't know because she's from Fort Worth.
Okay, but what did Michelle say to that though? She said something about.
She said that she works there.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I don't know.
She's trying to plug in.
Hell yeah.
No, she said something above that too, where she was like, "Oh, that's Janessa."
Well, yeah, if you have your homeboys having the same lifestyle,
that too, where she was like,
because you are your first 5 friends.
Something. 0 to 100 right there. Who said that? How you speak it for me about some? I don't know what. See, I don't know what you're talking about, Michelle. You have to clarify what we said. I don't even know what we're talking about no more. The same.
But that is a good point.
Your homeboy should have the same lifestyle as you. Okay, that's
because you are.
who you hang around with.
Yeah,
exactly. People you hang around with.
Yeah, I'll
just
be telling,
like your family.
And that's what I'll be telling a lot of these women. They don't even
the women
realize that they be hanging around a lot. That's why we ask, do you have promiscuous friends? Because if your friends are promiscuous, you're more likely to tend to think the same ways they think, because they're gonna, hey, say you get in an argument with your man, the girls that are promiscuous are gonna be saying, oh, he's just he's tripping, he's doing this.
It's a lot of the single friends.
He's insecure with himself.
It's a lot of the single friends that keep you single.
Yep.
Yeah, and that's see,
so
and that again,
circle.
No,
girl,
that again. So
it's a circle.
You deserve better.
But there's a difference. But it's
me now. They can't.
So
get
you're
shit.
telling me if you're in a relationship, you can't have a single homeboy?
Yeah.
But wait, what?
But you're not gonna be hanging out with him like that. You're not gonna be hanging out with him like that.
No. It's not the same, because women are emotionally driven.
Yeah.
Guys are logically driven.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking bullshit.
No.
Oh wait, this is the first disagreement
Jay
we've had.
thinking about this. Don't tell me
Jay
logical.
preaches logic, and you're like, nah, I don't believe that. Jay Cruz speaks logic.
No,
he's like,
Jay,
nah, think logic. Think logical.
Don't give Jay Cruz that much credit.
Yeah, it's my dog,
Don't
Jay
give
Cruz.
Cruz that much credit. He's a dumbass too.
Yeah.
Think freaking logical.
No, I just don't see how, like, what's the difference? Because if you can hang out with your single homeboys and know, like, nah, I got a girl at home, I ain't doing none of that, but I'm here. Like, if a girl comes up and you're quick to be like, oh, no, here, talk to my homeboy, he's single, blah, blah, blah. Cool. As a female, I do the same shit. I used to do the same shit all the time. We'd have guys come up to us and be like, oh, yeah, you should talk to my girl.
No,
with
but
a quickness.
But at that point,
no matter how mad I was at my dude,
at that point, it's a little bit different, because that girl you're putting him on to, she's already not going to take him serious, because you walked up to her first, which is you, and then she's basically getting the sloppy seconds at that point, because now she realizes, like, oh, he was more attracted to her. Otherwise, he would have came up to me.
But it's the fun.
Like, y'all psychologically are like, I don't even want you now. You was trying to talk to my homegirl. Like, literally, Kim said that same thing. Like, I'm not gonna take you serious. You were just hitting on my homegirl, and now you walked over to me.
Oh yeah, you can't.
I'm not gonna take you serious.
You can't do that.
So it's that same scenario. You're like, oh, I'm not. You can't talk to me, but you can talk to my homegirl. The homegirl's like, I don't even want to talk to him either. You already sending me your leftovers.
That's true. That's true.
It's that same concept.
That's why even but as a man, you have to. If you're committed to one, you have to.
You gotta stay committed to that one.
You can't go to the. You can't go to the friend.
You can't go.
You already ruined your chances.
You burned the bridge.
100%.
When you cut lasagna, there's other pieces.
God damn.
I'm getting that other piece.